around the heartbeat. Everything above me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. It saves the flesh, but it scars the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Looking back at things that remain irreversible. Naming all the tools that I have used. This must be you, my sister. And this must be you, my son. My hands they start to blister, but the things I kill are only one after. Hi, everybody. Welcome to From the Slab. I am Monkey Boy.
I am Chris.
Hello there, Professor Feather. Good to see you. It's been a crazy week. Sorry we missed you last week. If you showed up and we weren't
There was
here,
a hurricane.
It was a hurricane. It was a whole big hurricane, and it sucks for those people way souther than us. Not way souther than us. Actually, not very much souther than us.
Half hour.
But it really wasn't a good thing. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. So, but I think you and I got spared on this whole thing. Maybe we'll talk a little bit and see who in the chat didn't very much, if a little later on, if they want to speak about it for a minute. If they don't, that's fine too. Tonight's movie is Night of the Demons. I'm sorry, my big fat head's in the way, but it's from 1988.
Yep.
And it stars a bunch of people you probably have no idea who they are.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. Either way, it was a pretty good movie. We're going to get into it in just a few minutes. We're going to see if you are watching us. Feel free to get in the chat and speak with us. Say hello and get involved. It's okay. We're not going to bite you. Chris might. He's definitely the...
I cannot bite people through the internets.
So he says.
Pretty sure.
Anyway. Hi, Dottie. How you doing, honey? It's good to see you. So, yeah, if you're on Twitch, you just have to hit follow, and you can go ahead and get in the chat and be involved. And it doesn't cost you a damn penny.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of free entertainment. I mean, I don't know if it's a whole lot of entertainment, but some entertainment, and it's free. So, really good to see you guys here. We're going to get started with the synopsis here in just a minute. I think it's Chris's turn.
It is my turn.
All right, and that's good. The last time we spoke to you, we were at Halloween Horror Nights.
Which was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun, and it was a fun show. Fun. It was a fun show as well. Hey, Audrey, hello. How are you? Good to see you back. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I guess let's get started. What the heck? Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons. So we open up. It is Halloween night in this small town, and we open up on a car filled with um, a character named Stooge and Roger and Helen, and they're on their way to a party, and they see an old guy on the side of the road, and Stooge, as you do, decides to moon the old man and yell at him.
He didn't get the name Stooge for nothing.
Yeah. And the old man trips and falls, and our heroine Angela tries to help him out, and he's an old codger, and he yells at her, he yells at everybody. You'll get what you deserve, he tells yells at the people in the car. And Angela leaves him, and you find out he's got apples and razor blades, so you know he's up to no good.
No good.
So they're on their way to the party, and then you meet
Who do you meet?
you meet Angela and Suzanne. They are at the store, the convenience store, getting supplies, and Helen is bent over in front of the cashiers with an exposed derriere, while Angela's stealing supplies, shoplifting, as you will.
I like the fact that you used the word derriere. It was good. It
Yeah.
kind of fit.
It's
for the dress.
it's 88.
Mhm.
So Judy and her boyfriend Jay decide to go to the party instead of the homecoming dance. And so they go to the party, and Judy's ex-boyfriend Sal crashes the party as well. This is not a rager, as the kids would say.
No, 11 people.
Yeah, this is not a rager. So Stooge has his boombox, and they're playing Bauhaus, and they're dancing, and then the radio dies. So Angela's like, "Hey, let's have a séance as a party game."
As you do.
Yeah. So they decide to do a mirror past life séance where you can see into your past life if you stare at a mirror long enough. While they do the séance, the mirror goes black, and you see a demon, as best it could be described. And the Helen screams out when she sees it. The mirror falls, breaks into a million pieces.
Bad
And
luck.
the implication is the demon has been let loose. So Suzanne is the one that gets possessed. You can clearly see it. And the group decides to split up in different ways. Stooge wants to go to the bathroom, and as does Suzanne. But as they leave to go to the bathroom, she kisses Angela and feeds the demon into her. The rules on the demonic possession in this movie are played fast and loose. Don't think too hard about it.
The last person I kissed possessed me. It's true. I got better though. I had chicken noodle soup.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Zombie Mortuary.
So, Judy and Jay are making out in a creepy room, and they start talking, and Judy discovers Jay only is with her so he can get in her pants.
Oh, no.
She gets really offended, and Jay locks her in the room, which is kind of an asshole move, if you're asking me.
Kind of kidnappy, right? I mean,
yeah,
Okay, I'm just saying.
So
I mean,
Roger and Helen are like, we're out of here. Give me the keys. We're gonna take the car and we're gonna get out of here. And they're like, well, make sure you open the gate first and not blow through with the car. So they're outside and there's no gate. The gate is gone. It's just brick wall. Very, very, very Evil Deadish. I was 4, so we're good.
I was 142. I'm old now.
So Helen and Roger are outside looking for an exit. They can't find one. And all of a sudden Helen disappears. And so Roger locks himself in the car. Stooge gets to the bathroom with Suzanne. Suzanne goes in first, locks the door.
Mm-hmm.
And Stooge is really upset about it. Suzanne in there, she looks in the mirror and her face starts to transform into a demon. So she smashes the mirror. And then Stooge like that. Stooge breaks down the so he's bashing on the door, gives up, goes downstairs, and he finds Angela dancing by the fireplace poorly.
Poorly dancing.
Yeah.
Not a good dancer, Angela.
Yeah. So he tries to dance with her. They kiss, and she bites off his tongue because she is a demon now. So, in the meantime, Jay's off to find Suzanne because he's going to get his dick wet one way or the other.
And maybe in her derriere.
Maybe. So,
right.
Suzanne's in a room and she's putting lipstick all over the place. And she puts the lipstick in her nipple. It goes all the way in and disappears.
It's the new Revlon thing.
Yeah,
they're using it now, but it was ahead of its time.
So Jay finds her and they start to have sex, and then she changes into the demon and gouges out his eyes with her thumbs.
Thumb, eyes, just yeah.
And then Stooge finds the other couple that had come to the party, Max and Franny. They're having sex in a coffin. Which, considering how old this building is,
okay,
not sanitary. So, no. He kills both of them. So, great commercial. So, Sal comes downstairs and he finds Angela putting her hands in the fire, burning herself. And he's pretty freaked out by that, so he books. And then Roger wakes up when Helen's body smashes on his car. Don't know how that happened. And then so Roger and Sal free Judy from the room. And then they're split up when Angela starts chasing him. And then Sal and Judy discover Suzanne with Jay's body. They're like, hey, why don't we have an orgy? It might take a little time to get Jay hard again. Because he's dead. Because he's dead. And then Suzanne throws Sal out a window.
As you do. Sal was kind of a douchebag.
He was a douchebag. So Judy escapes and she evades all the demons. And so she tries to climb down outside. Angela tries to kill her. Sal appears out of nowhere, surviving a 2-story fall out a window. And,
because he's only made of vinegar and water. That's why.
Yeah. Well, they both fall off the roof, and Sal gets impaled when they fall off this time. Yeah. So Judy and Roger are chased by demons, and they lock themselves in a crematorium. So
Thank God there was a crematorium.
yeah, thank God there was a crematorium in the basement. So Judy gets the idea. Hey, I'll pull this pipe out of the crematorium, and we can light them on fire. So just as Angela and Stooge break down the door, she lights the pipe and burns them. And Roger was able to turn off the gas. They make their escape. So they go upstairs, and Angela and Stooge all burnt up. What do we do without a crematorium next door? It's good.
I don't know. I got grill
So
out a lot more. Yeah.
So Judy and Roger are running, and they're outside looking for escape, and everybody that has died thus far have been turned into demon possessed zombies. So they said they have to get over the wall in order to escape. And the only way to climb that wall is through climbing barbed wire. And Roger was able to do it pretty easily, and he's trying to help Judy, and they just keep tearing her down. Roger falls on the other side. Judy thinks she's going to die, so Roger climbs back up, is able to pull her up. They get to the other side. Sunlight comes, destroys all the demons. You see the ghost demon groan in disappointment and
he wasn't
disappear. Happy. So Judy and Roger are walking home. It's daylight the next day, November 1st, ostensibly. They see the old man from the beginning yelling at him. And then the old man goes inside to eat breakfast that his wife had made. And it turns out his wife had made him the breakfast with the apples and razor blades that he was trying to hand out for Halloween. And it cuts his throat open, and she says, "Happy Halloween, my dear." And that is Night of the Demons. Thank you.
Yes, Night of the Demons. What a good, wholesome family film.
Oh, I love this fucking movie. This movie
honestly
was so bad.
It was.
This movie was so bad.
Now, granted, the black guy lived. I was going to say that. That was one thing
in the 80s. That is unheard of.
Unheard of. And the other thing was that sunlight cures everything. Yeah, usually in vampire movies, not
zombie movies.
No, it's a vampire thing.
Well, Evil Dead, sunlight came out. The Evil Dead went away.
Yeah, it was going to sleep. But, it doesn't burst into flames. That's a vampire thing.
Yeah.
I think. I personally, I love this movie. I forgot how much I really liked this movie.
I had never seen this movie before. I enjoyed every minute of it because it was so bad. It was bad in the best way. It was bad in that, My Bloody Valentine, April Fool's Day, mid-'80s slasher B
Camp
movie.
Cheese. It knew it was bad, and it wasn't trying to. Nobody wanted to, make this a great movie. This was not going to ever win an Academy Award for anything.
It wasn't trying to be like a serious horror movie either. If you look, on the streaming services where it's categorized horror and comedy,
it is
it's definitely in that over the top.
Yeah, and it did spawn a sequel and a couple of remakes.
Mm-hmm.
None are as good as the first. The original that we just watched, though. This one had Linnea Quigley in it, who was kind of one of the scream queens from the 80s, and she was probably the one who liked to get naked in more movies than most people, which was very enjoyable at the time as a young lad watching all of these movies. To see Linnea Quigley was going to be in the movie, then you knew you were going to see stuff that you don't normally see in the Sears catalog, and that was fun.
I mean, I think it was, especially with the VHS market, I think that was written into the 80s horror movie.
Now, fun fact, this movie actually had an R-rated version and an X-rated version back in the 80s, which the X-rated version is still floating around on a video cassettes somewhere. And it got an X rating for violence. There
wasn't a whole lot of gore in this.
They cut a lot out for the R-rated version. Like the eyeball gouging was a lot worse. The tongue thing was a lot worse, and I believe the old man with the razor blade was 10 times worse than what they showed in the thing, and it had an X rating for it.
Interesting.
X.
I mean, it wasn't hard to get an X rating in the mid 80s for
not that bad, but and honestly, Sharon, House of a Thousand Corpses originally had an X rating and had to be cut down to get an R rating.
Well, by that time it was NC-17.
Well, no, it was actually it was NC-17, which was not good. X ratings were then just relegated to porn at that point.
Yeah, that was if your movie got an X rating in the 80s, that was cinematic death.
Yeah, it was
because then you can't get shown at any theaters unless it was a porn theater. You couldn't get shown in drive-ins.
Yeah, you were not making anything.
You had to be put behind the beaded curtain at the video store.
Yeah. And honestly, you don't need to find that. It's the same damn movie. It's just a little gorier in a few spots. I think it cut out like 8 minutes of the movie. Yeah. Nothing you're gonna want to sit through. Not a XXX. No. No, not XXX. Red lights. Well, if you need to find it, it might be a collector's item. That's for sure at this point. But it's out there somewhere for sure. Overall, I'm going to give this all the horns I can give it.
I'll give it 3.
I'm going to give it just for the sheer cheese and camp factor and the enjoyability of it. I think that it's kind of what you go into a horror movie from the 80s looking for, and you found it. It's 80s gold, basically.
Yeah.
I will help you track it down. Because
if you are interested in that genre of movie, if you go on Shudder or AMC Plus, there are a series of documentaries about 80s horror movies.
There are, and
they're great,
and they're incredibly long as well.
Yeah.
Some of those things are like 4 to 7 hours long. So
Into the Darkness, I believe it's called.
There's a couple of them out there on Shudder, I believe. So now I guess it's time for the horrible thought of the week. Every time. I love that guy. I don't know where he came from, but I do love him. Okay. Basically, I will tell you what the horrible thought of the week is. And in the chat, please give your answers. And here we go. This horrible thought of the week is brought to you by Pampers. Well, it's not, but I'm hoping to. We're working on it. Nabisco turned us down, so Pampers. We're gonna try it. I think this is a very
It's
baby
probably the
section.
same company.
Might be. So here is the horrible thought of the week. If you
Can
were having
anybody
sex,
read that? What the
I
fuck?
don't know. Hold on. I'm going to take. It is a horrible. He took a hit of something. I know he did. If you were having sex with someone and they had their head chopped off, would you stop or would you finish up? That is the horrible thought of the week. The question is, listen, that's what it's a horrible thought. I'm going to take this off. I have to use a different font next time, by the way.
I mean, there's a lot
yes.
there's a lot of what ifs.
What ifs? No, what we were not talking about. Well, maybe we were talking about this last night.
There's a lot of what ifs. Like, is the person that cut the person's head off still there?
Well, if he is, you're going to die anyway. And yeah, I would. I get it. Maybe it depends on how far.
Or was it like an accident style thing where
Does not matter, whichever way.
Where like a guillotine's involved.
Audrey would stop. I think a lot of people would. We did actually, Chris. It's funny because I forgot that we did talk about this last night. In some way, like, is it necrophilia if the body's still warm? Was the question that we discussed.
Yes, it is.
Yes, absolutely it is. Professor Feather says it depends how hot she is. Well, okay. All right, fair enough. Zombie mortuary would stop, which I get. I mean, let's see. Stop. Yeah, run far away. But that's a good idea. I think you might get blamed just off of DNA evidence alone for it. If you're mid-finish, though, head or not, see, I like to finish with head, but not usually severed. And that's a thing. Can I talk like this? It doesn't matter. If it was still warm, Chris said he would finish like a baked apple pie, like American Pie. Okay, so we're not that far off of mainstream movies. We do. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would. I would not finish. I don't think I could. That's my thoughts, and it is the horrible thought of the week. I hope you didn't expect it to be
a horrible thought.
I hope you didn't expect it to be, rainbows and butterflies and puppy dogs and stuff, because it's the horrible thought of the week, and it was based in the movie. I will say that I believe that the Oriental girl. Can I say Oriental? Asian?
No, you can't.
Can I say Asian?
Yes, you can say Asian.
The Oriental girl, the Asian girl in this movie. She, I don't know. Anyway, the Asian girl in this movie was put there only for that scene. Like, that's the only purpose she had in the whole entire movie was her boobs with no head.
Yes,
that's what I think. So. I'm starting to like Sharon. She's all right. She's all right. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's it. I don't think anybody else is going to chime in on that. I think we lost some viewers on that question. So that's all right. Make sure you tell your friends about this, the show, not the question. Because that was, and the show is from the Slab.
Well, depending on who your friends are, you might want to tell them the question too.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I guess it's. First off, everybody in the comments, I know I've heard from some of you. How did y'all fare during the hurricane? Was any of you in the path of this mighty destruction?
I was not. I only lost power for 10 hours.
Yeah. I definitely count myself as lucky.
Yes, we were mighty lucky because we actually drove down south. We went to Venice to go check on family, and Venice is pretty decimated. And I can only imagine what I've heard stories out in Northport from friends down there, and man, Fort Myers that's gonna be some time before they are up and running.
Yeah, it really bad. Let's see. Sanford was in the path, but yeah, I think by the time it got there, it was more of a tropical storm. Wasn't it? Didn't it downgrade by then? I don't know. I mean, that was a thing.
I think it hit Orlando as a Category 1.
Oh, okay. So that would be Sanford area too.
Right, because I saw Epcot had like standing water.
Okay, and that's Zombie Mortuary. I know where you're at. So yeah, okay. So everybody kind of had a little bit of something who's in here that's speaking, and that's fine. I'm just glad everybody's doing well. I'm noticing that we don't have as many viewers as we usually do, so I'm hoping that's not because they're not able to get onto the internet or worse. It was cool to watch for us, but I would imagine if for some it was not that cool at all. And hearts go out to them. But now it's time to play a game.
Let's play a game.
What game
are we playing, Brian?
We're playing Am I in Jeopardy?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Am I in Jeopardy?
Oh, yeah.
Right here, I'm from the Slab. I am Monkey Boy, and this is Chris. Well, you know that if you've been here. And I will be asking tonight's question. Well,
you will be giving the answers.
I will be giving the answers, and Chris will be asking the questions. And there are a few more questions on. There's a few more of these tonight than normal. We have 11 of them because these are all Halloween themed questions. Tonight is not movie based. It's just Halloween based. 'Tis the season. So I figured let's give it a shot. Yeah, that was your song. My version of Freebird. I did send it to her, so she did get a chance to hear it. Basically, am I going to win this, or is Chris going to win this? If you think Chris is going to ask the right questions for my answers, and enough of them, then vote for Chris. If you think I am going to stump Chris on these, then vote for me. And I got to tell you, it's really up in the air this time. I don't know what his knowledge of Halloween is. And some of these may be easy, maybe very difficult, depending on the knowledge of Halloween. Got a couple Chris's. We got a Chris, I see.
Yeah.
A lot of Monkey Boys. Not a lot of faith in you tonight.
No.
And that's okay.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that's all right. How many people so far?
That would be 5.
5, and I see that we've got more. So, anybody out there, we need your vote. Who's gonna win on this one? Will it be me and my infinite wisdom, or will it be Chris, who has to, be smarter than me? Anybody?
We'll give it
Lucky boy.
30 more seconds.
30 more seconds. Anyone? Bueller. Wow.
Man.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, let me make this a little bit more, Halloweenish in here now.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Okay. What?
Oh, not yet.
Well, you haven't won yet. But so here we go. We're going to get started on this if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Here is answer number 1. Halloween originated in this country. If you're in the chat, please do not answer the questions if you know them.
What is Romania?
If I had an X to put up, I would do it.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah, that's wrong. The correct answer is, what is Ireland?
Oh, no
Ireland.
shit.
Yes.
No shit.
Okay. Number 2. Halloween is called this in Spain. Probably know this.
What is Dia de los Muertos?
Correct. Ding, ding, ding. I really need to get some sound effects or something going on in here. I do. But anyway, okay, so you 1 and 1. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. 3. The color's orange.
Wait, 6 wins, right? So 11.
6 wins.
Okay.
6 wins. The colors orange and black traditionally are associated with Halloween. This is what these colors represent.
What are pumpkins and black cats?
No, absolutely not. The correct answer is I don't even know how to put this in a question. Anyway, orange represents the fall harvest, and black represents death.
Huh, that makes sense too.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's go with number 4. Here we go. This is where the world's longest haunted house is located. The world's longest haunted house is located.
What is Knott's Berry Farm?
No. But it's actually what is the haunted cave in Lewisburg, Ohio?
Oh, no shit. Cool.
Yes. It's actually, I believe, in a cave. So that would probably do it. Okay, here we go. Number 5. The name Dracula means this.
What is dragon?
A little more.
What is dragon? King?
No.
Oh.
What is son of the dragon?
Oh, no shit. Cool.
All right.
I'm learning things tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you. Let's see. Real vampire bats live where? Oh, wait. This is where real vampire bats live. It's an area of the world. I'll give you that.
Where is Asia?
No. Where is North and South America?
Oh, God
yes. All right. Where are we at?
5-1.
5-1. It's not faring well for you, Chris.
No.
All right. This is an alternate, more traditional name for a broomstick.
Say it again.
This is an alternate, more traditional name for a broomstick.
What is a witch's ride?
There would be another big X there. It's a besom.
A what?
A besom. BESOM.
Oh.
Or a besom.
Oh, Alexa,
right.
play the Mexican hat dance.
All right. I have won. Alexa, play the Mexican hat dance.
Here's Mexican Hat Dance, a kids' line dance party on Amazon Music.
I
Good
won.
game. Good game, sir.
It was a good game. I didn't know if the questions would be too hard. But all right, Alexa, stop.
No, I dug that.
Alexa, stop. Oh. Huh. Woo. We do have some more questions if you want to go through them and give them a shot.
Sure.
Because it looks like we've got a little time left, so
Yeah.
we're okay with that.
Just for S's and G's.
Yes. The Old English, and anybody in the chat can join in. If you know the answer, put it up there. The Old English name for Halloween is All Hallows Eve. This is the definition of a hollow. Does anybody know what a hollow is? No Googling. Well, no, I mean that's a good. There, it's actually spelled with an A and not O. So it's Hallows. Anybody? No. It's a saint or a holy person.
Because
Which
the
actually
next
makes
day is All Saints Day. Yeah.
right. There we go. Here we go. This is the number of children who have been seriously injured or killed from poison candy given to them by strangers on Halloween.
What is 0?
Absolutely correct. 0. Not one kid has ever been hurt on Halloween from Halloween candy, unless they choked on it.
Or stomach ache.
Tummy aches.
Yeah.
But no serious injuries have ever been reported from that.
It's an
which
urban legend.
It is an urban legend. The original jack-o'-lanterns were made from these vegetables.
Oh, I knew this at one point. Squash?
No. Let's see if anybody in the chat have this. The original jack-o'-lantern was. Yeah, she thought that too.
Definitely gourds of some sort.
Anybody else? Sharon's playing along, but
I'm gonna say gourds.
No. Believe it or not, no.
Not even a gourd.
The original jack-o'-lanterns were made from turnips and or rutabagas.
Delilah got that one.
Yeah, look at that. Turned it up. Turnip. All right. I got one more. The roommate said kiwi. Yeah, they were made out of kiwis. That's what it was. But actually, that makes sense because the pumpkins actually were only native to North America as a vegetable. They were brought over to Europe after this. So Dad jokes all day. All right. It is illegal to dress up like a priest or a nun in this American state.
Massachusetts?
It's a good guess. It's not, but it's a good guess.
Or Pennsylvania?
No, you're actually in the wrong area of the country.
Really?
Yes. Think more Bible Belt.
Mississippi.
No. I'm gonna stop you now. Alabama. Alabama. It is illegal to dress up as a priest or a nun. Right. Kansas. No, not Kansas, but I mean, Kansas probably is. Who knows? I know it is in Alabama. So let's go to the wheel of names. I need to put in the names.
Okay.
Who do we have?
So we're gonna do something a little different when you put in the wheels, the names in the wheels.
Okay.
Put in Sharon's name twice.
Okay.
Put in Zombie Mortuary twice. Put Chris Cherry in twice.
Okay.
And put Professor Feather in once.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Professor Feather.
Not because I don't like you, but you win too damn much. You gotta save some. Not that we don't want to like stop you from playing the game.
But people are going to stop playing altogether if you keep winning every single time. Let's see. Hold on, this is not letting me present extra camera, video file, present screen. Okay, they just changed the name of how they do this. All right, so here we go. Here is the wheel of names. And we are going to go for it. Alexa, drum roll, please.
Okay.
And the winner is... Oh, damn it. Sharon! Sharon wins! Sharon wins this time. All right. Let's go ahead and remove that. All right, Sharon, you are the winner of tonight's. You get to choose what movie we watch for next week. No, maybe bad luck. No, maybe. I don't know. We've had some good luck. We've had some bad luck. Yay, Sharon. Yeah, very good. That was, it was very good. Professor Feather, I almost thought you were going to win it again.
Which would have been completely fair.
It would have been completely fair. And it's always. All right.
Oh,
hold on.
Fucking
And
snap.
here's our movie, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
I literally watched that the day before yesterday. I am there for that movie.
This is a great movie.
Oh, this is a great one.
Congrats. All right. This is a good movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, it's not bad luck for me. It's very good luck for me. I'm very happy about it. This is all good. This is, wow. I'm beside myself. It's one of my favorite movies, actually.
Mine too.
And I'm a huge fan of Tales from the Crypt. I'm
a huge fan of William Sadler.
William Sadler.
Wow.
Good William Sadler. This also had Jada Pinkett Smith in it.
No, it did not have Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, before she was a Smith.
Yeah.
But and it also had
John Shock.
John Shock.
Yeah.
John Shock in this. Oh yeah, the old man.
No.
Right? No.
No.
No. It also had the guy from Wings in it.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church.
John Shuck played the sheriff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He was the villain in Star Trek V.
I see. Yeah, Professor Feather saw this in the theater. I believe I may have as well.
I believe I was too young to see this in the theaters. I was 11.
Yeah, I always have faith. I always have faith. So, Chris, now that we know what next week's movie is,
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm
I'm going to watch it again just because.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. And this is one of those movies that I could watch over and over and over again too.
Yes.
Which is wonderful.
Billy fucking Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yeah.
You bunch of ho dunk po dunk them there motherfuckers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. If I didn't sound like I have faith, I always have faith. I was actually very worried that I really honestly for a second there thought that Professor Feather was going to get this spin as well, which honestly I would have probably laughed a lot.
Oh, me too. Because we're getting close to that city eating penis movie.
Yeah, there's going to be something. There's got to be penises, and he's got them, and he's been biting his lip, and God bless him. But and here's the thing, Chris, you don't have to keep hoping. You just have to keep playing. That's it.
Law of averages, man.
You know, eventually you're going to win. We don't have that many viewers actually at the moment. So, you know, you've done well. You got half the game already. You won half the game. Yeah. You backed the right horse on this one. Next week, I'm sure Chris is going to come up with some things that are going to definitely stump me because that was pretty stumpy.
Yeah.
And
it was so stumpy. Tiny fucked it.
Yeah, Tiny fucked the stump. Chris says he'll be here every Tuesday. So will I. Oh
no, we're the horses.
We're the horses. You're more the I don't know. I can't call you the writer because that sounds. Yeah, you're more the bookmaker. Let's go with that. You're the house. You're the house. That's cool. So, what are your plans for this week, Chris? You got anything on the shelf for shows?
Yeah, we're doing 2 gigs over at the Salty Gyms this week.
2.
We're doing 2 gigs at the Salty Gyms. Yeah, we're gonna be there tomorrow night from 6:30 to 9:30.
Okay.
Doing the acoustic Songaholics stuff, and then Friday night we'll be there from 8:30 to 11:30 doing the whole electric thrown together shindig.
Very nice. I may be able to show up on Friday. I'd like to. Tomorrow night, obviously, I can't. That's very cool. Very good. This week, I basically after tonight, tomorrow we have to do check-in as usual. And we're going to be putting down the click tracks and just backing scratch tracks for 2 more songs to record to at least get some production done because we're going to try to get an album out by December if we can.
Ooh.
And it's very exciting for us. We've got plenty of music to go with, but we've got
it's good.
We've got it. And it is actually. It's very good. It's a little different than the last album, but honestly, I don't want to do the same album over and over again. So, that's the whole thing, and it's always moving and changing, and that's what's important. After that, I know we've got some gigs coming up. We've got a gig with you coming up.
Yes, we're doing the Halloween party.
That's right. At the warehouse in Sarasota, at the Dude Warehouse. We will be there on the 22nd of October. It's our Halloween party, and it's a free show. And it will be Gods of Centaurus, The Dude, Wrecked by Apathy, and Highest Crown. And it will be a great show. It's going to be fun.
That's going to be a killer fucking show.
It really will. And everybody's encouraged to dress up and, bring your own booze and just have a damn good time.
And I'll be all warmed up because I have an acoustic show before that.
And that's cool. That night?
Yeah.
Wow. You will be all warm.
I'll be all warmed up.
It will, and hopefully it'll be nice and cool out too. You never know. October is one of those weird Florida months that you just never know if it's going to be hot, cold, whatever. But so yeah, that's coming up, and then the week after that, we're playing Paranormal Fest in Trenton, Florida, at the Gilchrist County Jail. It's a haunted jail, and we're doing that on a Friday night. Haunted jail. And then we are going to the following night, we're playing in Savannah, Georgia at the Wormhole. Yeah, hold on a second. Instead of it's hate, but I hate it too. I hate dressing up for Halloween and sweating my ass off. But I remember when I was a kid, living in Connecticut, I hated having to wear warm stuff over my Halloween costumes while trick-or-treating because it was so cold at times.
Well, when I was a kid trick-or-treating in Florida, it didn't really get hot in October.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is I will it's in Trenton. It's Trenton, Florida. It's Gilchrist County Jail, the old Gilchrist County Jail, and that will be. What are the dates on that? It's the last
28th.
It's Halloween weekend.
Yeah,
it's the 28th and the 29th, I believe. So the 28th is Gilchrist County Jail, and the 29th is Savannah, Georgia. So, very good. Well, I'd love to see you there. It's going to be fun. Check out the trailer for Mr. Harrington's Phone.
I have, and I'm very much excited for that movie.
Does this have anything to do with the Black Phone?
No. This is a Stephen King joint.
Right on. Oh, that's cool. Very good.
With I can't remember the actor's name, but the actor that played young Bill in It Chapter 1 and Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland.
He's
still alive?
Yeah, apparently.
Right. He was old back when I was a kid.
He still is.
Yeah, he's still old. I didn't think he got younger. That would be a whole other movie. Yeah, I'll message you. I'll message you details. No problem. It won't be a problem at all. All right. Well, I think that's time. She's up. This is our show for the night.
Yeah.
Thank you guys all for coming. Like I said, I don't think we had as big a viewing audience tonight, but I know a lot of people are still out of power in Florida, and I can't talk about the rest of the country, but hopefully,
tell your friends.
If you can, tell your friends to come and watch us. We'd love to have as many people on here as possible and be able to grow our not only our following, but we can do some more interesting things with a bigger audience as well, as far as guests and strange things that can happen on this show. So that's it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm all done. Do you have anything else to say, Chris?
No, I'm good. I'm excited for Demon Night next week.
I am too. So from all of us from the Slab, including all our entire production team, and from little Jason, we love you, and good night.